I think it's made me less resourceful because now information is readily available for you to find easily using the web. And I used to use books and had to search, and I could find other ways, of getting information instead of having one easy place. So I think, like, people that are younger might have less of an advantage when it comes to finding resources in the real world, opposed to what they have right now.
Technology has made it a lot easier to cheat because when technology fails, that's a real excuse that people have. So you can use it as an excuse rather than your dog eating your homework.
When your parents went to school, they never had technology. You couldn't even take an online class that wasn't a thing because like you'll just be hanging out and you can just find all the information online later. So the going to class point doesn't really make a difference. But I mean, I think that's changed a lot of the way people learn today. I also think that, especially at UMaine, I don't know if it's specific to UMaine, but like first class, that whole issue with that doesn't make. I mean, that's like we got that technology in like 1903 or something, and it's just not relevant now. So they got to update that, and I think they are. But yeah, and back to that online class thing, like I think that teachers need to sort of change their teaching style from back when, before online, like you could access information online. I think they're still teaching in that same sort of style. I mean, I can't really speak on the fact I wasn't in college when computers and stuff weren't around, but I'm kind of assuming that there was a different style. There is the same style of teaching, and like just like the lecture, get the information, and then take a test on it. And they're still doing that, but I think that they need to change sort of the way that they teach depending on the level of technology that you're using in your class, I guess. I think that definitely technology poses a lot more issues than not having any technology at all, I think. And there's always that everyone's dreaded like spinning wheel on when you get on a Mac. And like saving documents and turning things in online, and I don't know, just sort of working with the technology as it progresses. And I think it's super annoying how like you can so what people normally take 5 classes a semester, 5 4, but like each class, a majority of the time the teachers have not like coordinated or whatever, because all their technology, the way that you submit something is like one teacher has their own website, one teacher uses Google, one teacher uses the UMaine first class thing, one teacher uses some other thing, and one teacher just wants you to submit it over like USB. And I think that needs to change. I think there needs to be a lot more like collaboration among professors and students to sort of figure out the best way to get that done. I think something beneficial about technology is that it is easier. So kind of contrasting what I just said is that it is easier to contact people and stay up to date on things that you have to do. And I think that more work is getting done because of that factor, but I think that it also has a negative outcome because there's just people working constantly with no break, and that really takes a toll after a while. So I think it needs to be simplified, and it needs to try, and all the companies that want to make money need to try and work together to make everything flow. Like, if I could have a universal remote that did one thing and did work my whole house, that would be perfect. But having 7 when I'm trying to watch the Red Sox, I'm like, I'm going to open my garage. It's too much. But, I mean, that's a very simple sense, but
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, totally. Cool. All right, man. Thanks.